playing Miffy Dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't know what happened to the forest this time.
Morning, everyone. Today is a Tuesday, not Monday.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Someone's awfully talkative today. I've decided I'm going to compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament in February. Now that is several months away. It's the end of October, so I have time. We're looking at the weight classes, and the weight classes are 155 and under, 170 and under. Now currently I am at 159. So the plan is I'm going to lose 4 pounds. I'm going to get down to 155, and I'm going to work and train at weight. I'm not going to cut weight. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I do have 5 pounds to lose. It may not look like it, but there is 5 pounds. There's still a little bit there. I'm also going to implement a training program. I ordered some stuff. We have to train here at home. Now, I am 50 years old. I have a bad back. I have a bad neck. I've got 2 herniated discs on my neck, 2 herniated discs in my lumbar spine, and a compression fracture in the thoracic. So I have to be careful here. I talked to my physical therapist, and we're going to work out a little exercise routine that'll help straighten me out, get me ready. Look, I'll be competing in the 46 and older class, so it's not like I'm going against the young kids that I train with every day, but it's still, competition is competition. Let's see what I eat, because for breakfast, well, I don't eat breakfast. I had some Bulletproof coffee this morning, and Bulletproof coffee is basically coffee with some butter and coconut oil in it. Blend it up, foams up the top. It's wonderful. It's actually very good. And then I'll show you what I'm doing for lunch, because my lunch is my primary meal. Dr. Paul Saladino says the ideal meal is steak and eggs. So my lunch today is going to be 2 of these sirloin burgers and 2 fresh eggs we took from the chickens. We get fresh free-range eggs. My chickens are in the coop, but I let them out every day. We have an acre here. That's more than enough for the 7 chickens we have. I take these out to defrost them. When we get back from my jiu-jitsu class, I'll show you how we make these. Quick and excellent meal. As part of my ongoing treatment with my neck injuries and my back injuries, I had a series of trigger point injections almost 3 weeks ago, and I finally started to feel better from that. Just last week, I had cortisone in this shoulder, because this shoulder's been giving me trouble. So between the cortisone and the trigger points in my neck, I'm starting to feel not bad, ready to train at least. I ordered some exercise equipment. We're going to get that set up this week, and we're going to start a routine that is designed to get me in shape for a tournament. I have no illusions. I'm an older guy who's had really bad health, who has injuries, but I really want to see that there's something about it that makes you want to compete, and that's what we're going to try. What about you, little girl? You going to compete in the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, you going to win?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to tap.
Well, no.
I'm going to tap when I'm in trouble.
If you're in trouble, you tap. But what do you do against your opponent?
Fight.
You fight. You take him to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Get to a position.
Get in a position. What's the best position you want?
Choke.
You want to choke. How do you do that?
Get on their back.
You get on their back and then...
Chokey.
Yep. Good job. I just announced that I'm going to go to a tournament to compete in jiu-jitsu. And after going to jiu-jitsu class today, I have to wonder if that's the smartest move, because boy, it was awful. I eat in a very specific eating window. The big part of my diet is intermittent fasting, so I do at least 18 hours of fasting. Yesterday I only had one meal, so all I had was my
You got something that I like.
lunch about 2 o'clock. So it was 2 o'clock yesterday that I ate last, and it's 1:32 now. So we're going to make my lunch breakfast, and I'm going to show you what we eat. So the plan is 2 sirloin burgers, 2 eggs over easy. You'll see how we do it. The meal is a great meal. Basically, it's steak and eggs, but it's sirloin burgers. Those are 2 1/3 pound sirloin burgers and 2 over easy eggs with cheese and mayonnaise. Excellent. Now, one of the problems I've been having lately is I've been getting cramps, leg cramps, foot cramps, and primarily that happens when I roll. It's a jiu-jitsu thing. I'm reasonably confident the reason I'm cramping is because it's an electrolyte imbalance. So what I've been doing is adding some electrolytes. This is an electrolyte solution, and I love this. These come in these little packets just like this. And it's not just primarily, it is sodium, potassium, and magnesium with a little bit of citric acid for flavor. You pour one of these in a cup of water and you drink it. It gives you an electrolyte boost. This has been the biggest help for any of my cramps. So if anybody's cramping, get one of these. And I get these desiccated beef liver. This is basically dehydrated beef liver. Since I don't eat liver, and liver is the most nutritious food you can get, it's a good idea to get some. So after I eat a meal like I just had, the eggs and hamburger, I'll take 4 of these, and I'll drink one of these, and it'll help my electrolytes, and it'll give me a little bit of the nutrition, a little extra nutrition boost. Dinner's easy tonight. Pretty girl has jiu-jitsu, and then I have a class. We do 2 a days today. So I've got a class after Pretty Girls, and then we eat dinner. So it's going to be a late night, and we're going to cook the easy way. Sausage. I prepackaged these Italian sausage to get them ready to throw in the sous vide, and then it's super easy to cook. So we'll cook these while everyone's doing jiu-jitsu. Then when we get home, it takes 5 minutes to get it, 15 minutes to get everything ready. Now, we got our water bath. Drop our sausage in. Now sausage floats, so I just throw a plate on top of it. Then I just add a little bit of vinegar. We don't want the hard water to build up on the sous vide wand. Drop our wand in. Okay, now we're gonna set the temperature to 145 and start cooking. Okay, now we'll just let that sit in the sous vide. It'll cook at 145 degrees until we're ready to go. Dinner time, it's early, so it'll sit there for 4 or 5 hours, and it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. What we'll do is we'll pull it out after we're done with the evening jiu-jitsu class, and we'll just sear it off, and that'll be our dinner. Sausage Sausage has been cooking for 5 hours and 14 minutes. It is just after 8 o'clock. This would have been done after 2 hours. But the great thing about sous vide, if you're busy, you come home late, you're not overcooking your food. And for those of you wondering if I ever eat carbs, here they are. We're going to saute some onions and sweet peppers to eat with the sausage. But these are the only carbs that I eat. If we do steak, I'll do mushrooms and onions. If we do sausage, I'll do pepper and onions. That's it. Kids want to be in the picture. Anyway, perhaps the most toxic thing people tell you is healthy for you is vegetable oils. Do not use them. Do not cook with them. Don't use sunflower seed oil. Don't use canola oil. Don't use soybean oil. Don't use any of those oils. They're bad for you. Anyway, in this house, all we use are naturals. So we use butter. It's real butter. We don't use margarine. Margarine is just poison. We use lard, and we use duck fat. You'll see that I've got flaxseed oil here. We don't cook with that. I use that to season the cast iron. Someday we'll talk cast iron. I'm real particular about how I care for the cast iron. Someday we'll talk about that. But if you're going to cook healthy, you want to use natural animal fats. Lard, duck fat, tallow, or butter. And that's what we use here.
But I wonder if you wonder. But I wonder if you wonder. But I wonder if you wonder. But I wonder if you wonder.
It has been 15 minutes since we got home. Dinner's ready. We have 2 sweet, 1 hot sausage on each plate. One's mine, one's my wife. And it's time for us to eat. All right, so there you are. That's what I eat in a day. As you see, I do not starve. Oops. All right, I do not starve. I eat 2 very good-sized meals, plenty, and I do go a period of time without eating, but I do 16 hours no food, 8 hours food, 2 really good-sized meals, and this is how I lost 50 pounds, and I've got 5 to go. That's it. I did not. My wife's afraid I videoed you. Do I turn? No. Someone would be upset if I did that. All right. That's it, guys. We're done. We'll be back next time. God bless.